Hello everybody, and welcome once again to one of the videos that I'm doing to help explain how my preset system for pure data works. In this video I'm going to be talking about the use of the system with graph on parent abstractions, meaning that I can program a module and have these GUIs in it that have state saving capabilities, but how do I call them into a main patch, and how do I differentiate from each other if I duplicate this module when I call two instances of that module? So first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a bogus module. I'm going to save it where my main patch is. So let's say I'm creating a granulator, so I'm just going to call it grain. I'm going to declare my path to the library, and I'm going to create a GUI creator, grain, that will help me with this. So let's see, I'm going to create 6 sliders, and I'm going to graph on parent it. I'm going to leave the name for now because this will help me illustrate what I want to teach in this video. And 160, apply, okay, this should fit right there. It does. So let's say this is my grain module that I've programmed with all my DSP, and this little window right here is going to be the one accessible from the main patch where I have all the controls visible. I'm going to save it, and I'm going to call an empty patch where I'm going to call this grain module. Grain. So there we go. We have our granulator in our main patch. Let's see. Preset manager. Let's say graph point test, and we can record some presets. Store. We can call it back. There it is. Perfect. Up until then, no problem whatsoever. I'm gonna just erase the PD window because this is gonna help me illustrate what happens and what we have to do in order for this method to work. So let's say I want to duplicate my granulator because this one is processing one chain of audio and I want to use another one to process another one, or maybe we need just to duplicate it. So the moment I just duplicate it, I get a bunch of errors here that says grain GUI amount multiply define. Now GUI amount is a text object that GUI creator writes to file to keep track of how many GUIs have been created in an object. So if we go in here and we have this GUI creator that's calling one specific text file that then is converted into a text buffer, as I understand it, please correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. If I open this one and have the same one calling the same buffer, then unfortunately it is going to call a multiply define. This is similar to when we were programming audio and we have different duplications of tables or buffers. To avoid this error, what has to be done, although it's not necessary because in theory the creation of the GUIs have nothing to do with the preset system itself. But to avoid it, what we can do is just every time you finish a module, you can just erase GUI creator. You can save it. You can erase this windows for you to see that. Now, when I duplicate, nothing happens. So now it's perfect. Now, if I ever want to continue patching this module and I said, oh my god, I erased my GUI creator, it doesn't matter because GUI creator is going to look for the text file first, this one in this case, and it's going to load the last count recorded in this text file. So there you go, we have 6 vertical sliders. So I can just call it GUI creator. We give it the same name, grain. And if I continue to patch, this should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This should be 7. And effectively, it is 7. So there's no problem with that. Once we've erased the GUI creator, we can save the patch, and again, we can duplicate it as many times, and we would avoid that error. However, this is the first part of the video to explain this error that we have to be aware that if we don't erase the module, we will have. But now, what happens if I call the presets? They all are going to read that, are going to receive that preset. Why? Because it's the same instance, and in this case, it's going to have the same unique ID. If I go into this one and open it up, I see that this one is called grain 1, VSL grain 1. And if I go to the next one, it also is called VSL grain 1. So when the preset manager sends back the preset, both of them are going to receive the same one. To avoid this, it's really an easy fix. When we call a new instance of the module, like in any other type of PD programming, this preset system continues this way of programming. You just have to give it a unique ID to the module, not to every graphic user interface. So we can say grain second. And now, if I open it up and I see the name, it's called grain second 1. However, the arguments that which were created with were grain 1. And if I recall the presets, it's only going to affect 1 because it's which we recorded. Now, if I want to record preset number 0 with this module too, it's easy. We just go back to preset number 0, put our value, and record it. And then 1, we just go to 1 again, and store it. So now we have unique presets for 2 of the same modules, but with different values. So let's recall 0, it's not the same. Let's recall 1, and it's not the same. I hope this video helps anyone that's willing to test this system, and if you have any questions or if you think I've committed a mistake by while talking and filming this video, just let me know on the comments below, and I'll make sure to clarify, or if it comes to it, I'll redo the video with the proper corrections. Thank you very much.